Hey guys, it is Callie with Bookshelf Banter, and I am at home today, as you can tell, because it is spring break. And I finished a book this week that I have been looking forward to for years. I can literally say that I have been waiting for the end of this series for years, since I read the first book and wanted to throw it after I read it. It's one of those series that with every book you're thinking, ugh, like, I love this book. I want to hurt it. But when you get to the next book and it comes out, you're so excited. And I have to say that now that the series is at an end, I want to love it and hold it, maybe hug it a little bit, give it some love. So The Savage Grace by Bree Despain. I think that you guys, if you haven't heard of the Dark Divine novels, you need to go out and get them. The first book is called The Dark Divine. The second book is called The Lost Saint. And the third and final book in the series is The Savage Grace. Now, the main character's name is Grace. And as you can imagine, having to go through 3 books, Grace has grown tremendously in these 3 books. And it really is one of those books where when I first started reading it, I was thinking, okay, we have a pastor's daughter, we have werewolves, we're introduced to vampires, demon hunters, other weird creatures of the night and demons, that sort of thing. And I'm thinking, how is this all going to come together? I fall in love with some of the characters. I have to tell you that I love Daniel and I love Grace and I love Jude and I love Gabriel too, even though I'm not sure about Gabriel for a while. I don't like spoilers, so I'm not going to give away what happens at the end of the series because I really think that if you haven't read all of them, you need to. But for those of you that have read the first and the second book and you're moving on to the third book and you really want to know if I liked it or not, let's just say that I loved it. I didn't like it. I loved it. I really, really, really was so glad the way that Bree ended it. I felt like that every character really had a good closure about them at the end of the series. There wasn't any like loftiness or unsettledness about any of the characters. And I think that's what really put my mind at ease because I'll be honest, after wanting to throw books 1 and 2 after reading them, not because I didn't like them, but because I liked them so much, having book 3 finished and loving it, it just makes all the difference in the world for this series. I think that for some series, you want to throw the book at the very end too, and that's not so good. So Bree, congratulations on an outstanding paranormal / fantasy, series. The Dark Divine novels are fantastic. I know that a lot of authors are not all about sending messages or anything like that, but I will say that where there are some circumstances that Grace finds herself in that are questionable is not the right word, but they're young adult, Grace handles herself with grace, and she just, it's one of those characters that I love because not only do I love to read about her, but I want to be like her and, maybe have a Daniel like her, that sort of thing. Anyway, you guys are going to love this series. I cannot wait for you to go get it and read it. And I hope Bree has something in store for us soon that's new because I really love her style of writing. I love her storytelling. And I'm very excited about the idea of her writing something else. So, The Savage Grace by Bree Despain. Go get it if you haven't already. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.